Hey guys, we're here again. We're gonna do Thursday's thoughts today. We're gonna be taking a look at putting actually. So I got Gary Woodland here on the screen. We're gonna kind of discuss the yips. I know no one likes to hear that word or talk about it, but it kind of goes along with the same lines of people saying you move your head too much, or you keep your head down, or oh you kind of pull the putt or push the putt. I'm gonna show you guys what really is the cause of all that. So this is Gary Woodland, actually a really good putter. I think he went over 1,000 holes a couple years back without missing a putt with inside 3 feet. And I'm gonna show you. You're gonna notice his head lift up, and the strike of the putt is not gonna be so solid. But I'm gonna show you why. So we're gonna go ahead and pay attention here. I drew a red line here on his left pocket, his left knee, and his head. And so we're gonna go ahead and let this play forward a little bit. You're going to notice he goes back real solid here. So he's set up real square. Everything is, like I said, really good putter. So you're not going to notice much in his backstroke. Again, he's keeping it very square there. But again, so look at everything's still intact with these red lines here. Head still same level, pocket still touching, knee still there. Watch what happens when he comes down. Look at his pocket comes off the line. His left knee moves off that line. And now look at his head. His head is now above that line as well. So look at the red line was touching on top of his head, and both red lines for the lower body were touching him. Look at he has a gap between his pocket and a gap between his knee. His leg and his hip have rotated out of the way, which stood him up through the putt and basically opened him up, which is why he pulled that putt. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. It has a little bit of interesting music. I'm gonna go ahead and play this here. You'll see in fast motion, it looks like he literally stands up and he pulls it and misses it there. So again, all that was because he moved his lower body. If he could have kept that stable, his head wouldn't have popped up and he wouldn't have pulled the putt. Again, he's a very good stroke. But if you move the center of your swing for putting, again, your lower body is what creates your base. If you move that, the upper body no matter how consistent it is, that's going to be moving as well because it is controlled by the base of the whole motion. So yes, keeping your head down is a good idea and all these things, but pay attention to the lower body. And if your lower body's quiet, it'll really quiet that stroke, and your path will be way more repeatable, and the face will always be square to the line you're swinging at. So again, next time you're looking at someone's putting who has a tendency to miss short putts or gets a little nervous or you see their head popping up, don't necessarily just focus on the head. Look at the lower body and what that's doing. Then from there you can move on to basically going down the list of what could be their issues. But again, lower body for me is the first place you want to check when someone is missing short putts. Keep that stable and you'll keep the putter face stable.